Hi friends, welcome and thanks for tuning in. I wanted to talk about my recent Hermès quota bag offer with you. If you know what it's like to wait for that call from Hermès, you probably know the feeling. There's the anticipation, the wish list, the waiting, and then you finally get the call. Your heart jumps with that excitement for that long-awaited message from your essay. The wait's finally over and they have something special for you. You drop what you're doing. At least that's what I do. I clear my work schedule and head over to Hermès for a bag offer. So you head over, you get escorted to the private room, and you sit and wait for your essay to bring out that iconic orange box. You open the lid and you open the dust bag. You catch a glimpse of that handle and see the bag. But your heart drops. It's not exactly what you wanted. Sitting there, you're smiling because, what else do? You nod. You say, it's beautiful because, it is beautiful. But deep down, you know it's not for you. And suddenly that excitement turns into this weird kind of pressure. And you don't want your essay to think you're ungrateful, but your disappointment is hard to hide. And for a split second, you wonder if you should just take the bag because you don't want to jeopardize being offered another bag in the future, right? Well, this was me. I was offered a quota bag recently at Hermès and it was a mini Cali. It was very hard and it hurt to decline it. And I did for a split second think about maybe I should just take it because I didn't want to disappoint my essay or risk not getting another offer. So for today's topic, let's talk about one, how to handle this situation. Specifically, how do you decline the bag? Two, whether this impacts your future quota bag offers. And lastly, let's talk specifically why I declined the mini Kelly offer and why it was such a dilemma for me. Shall we? So how do you handle this situation? Specifically, how do you decline the bag? First and most important thing to remember is if it doesn't make you happy, don't buy it. I read in many stories and have experienced it myself where people second guess themselves and contemplate saying yes to a bag they weren't completely happy with. And the truth is, if you spend that much money to make someone else happy, you'll carry that regret every time you look at that bag. Spending your hard-earned money to please someone else just isn't what buying luxury pieces for yourself is about. It's your money, you're the boss, do it for you without any obligations. And if the bag's not right for you, that means it could be right for someone else who will enjoy and love the bag more than you. And I feel that it's another opportunity for your essay to get a better understanding and insight on what you actually would like. It's true that sometimes it's not possible to get the exact bag you might be looking for because it just may be unavailable. Like for example, a color may be unavailable for that season. But the essay will try their best to get as close as they can. I read a lot of posts and came across one post where someone asked, what if it's something you once asked for but now no longer want? They mentioned it feels like they have committed a mortal sin, rejecting a bag they once asked for. My thoughts are that you're allowed to change your mind, your life changes, your style can change. You can go from gold hardware to palladium hardware. So it's okay to say no to what you may have even asked for and added on your wish list previously. But you should update your wish list, and it goes back to my last point that it gives you and your essay a chance to talk about what you really want. If you're like me, saying no can be challenging at times, but here's what you can say. The bag is beautiful, but this bag is not quite what I had in mind, and I would like to wait for something I really love. Think of it as not a rejection, to the offer, but being true to yourself on what you really want. So, does declining your quota bag offer negatively impact your future offers? Well, the short answer is no, and I think most of you know this, and I know this as well. But while I was declining the Mini Kelly offer, this thought did cross my mind. If you're up for a quota bag, declining a bag doesn't mean it'll hurt your chances for future offers. And it's actually better to wait. I read many posts on Reddit and Purse blog about this topic, and there's one from Reddit that says it's fairly common to reject about 2 to 3 bags for one bag that they accept, especially if the SA offers you a bag just in case you may be interested in it. And that's an experience that I can relate to. In my own experience, my SA has definitely offered me a bag. I asked for a Kelly and was offered a Birkin, so I can get the experience, and in case I may be interested in the bag. I politely declined that offer because it wasn't for me at that moment, and my wish list was for a Kelly. So in the posts I've read, people reported that when they decline a bag, they get their dream bags or something even better in their next offer, which is the point I made earlier why waiting is better. You may, however, have to wait longer for your next bag offer. In my own experience, I've rejected 3 Birkins before I accepted my first Birkin. I was offered a quota bag in February, and then it broke my heart to say no, but 3.5 months later, I got another bag offer. So in the meantime, still drop into the boutique to purchase something so they don't forget about you, and if you have to update your wish list, you could take care of that during that visit. It's a process that takes time, so having patience is the key here. Let's talk about my most recent bag offer, which was the Mini Kelly, a very special bag that I have been waiting for a while, and it was on my wish list. So why did I decline it? The moment I caught a glimpse of that handle while opening the dust bag, I had an immediate gut reaction to the color. It didn't feel right for me, and with a piece as special and significant as a quota bag, especially a Mini Kelly, the details of the bag has to be right. I went through all the emotions that most may feel, which was excitement, surprise, disbelief, and of course gratitude that the moment has finally come, and it was so disappointing, to say the least, to decline it. I definitely felt some guilt and worry that I was disappointing my SA, so I should just get it. I even thought about purchasing more items to make up for the time the SA spent with me that day. And at the end, I needed to be true to myself. I told myself not to make any irrational decision. If it really doesn't make me happy, then it's not meant to be. So I decided to wait for something that will bring me joy without any hesitation. It's like dating. You don't want to settle, right? And when you know it's the real deal or the right one, it just feels right in your heart. So I patiently wait for my SA, and I'm okay waiting, and know that good things always come to those that wait. So I'll be doing an unboxing when I get the call from my SA, and I'm putting it out into the universe that it will happen soon, and that the specs of the bag will be my #1 choice. So stay tuned. So comment below on your experience in declining a quota bag offer. How soon after did you get another offer, and how did this process make you feel? Thank you so much for watching and spending time with me, and check out my Instagram for posts similar to this video and for some eye candies. If you liked today's video or found it helpful, please like and subscribe, and I will see you in my next video.